This is a conservative czar, March 13th, 2025. We're in the middle of a debt ceiling crisis that threatens to shut down the government. I'll give the basics here. We have to get approval to extend the debt ceiling to borrow money to pay for government. Now, this is a big deal because we're running $2 to $4 billion deficits. So you have to borrow money to fund government. That's all there is to it. If you don't fund it, the government, in theory, in practice, will shut down. And that's what we're in the middle of today with this continuing resolution to postpone the debt ceiling crisis. So we'll postpone this whole issue by passing a temporary law that says we can expand the debt in the short run. And there'll be a limit. Okay? And that's the fight. That's basically the fight we're seeing today. Now, what has always made this an issue is that the Republicans and the Democrats, neither party, I don't know for how long, maybe 20 years, 15 years, neither party could get a majority to pass all of these continuing resolutions. So what was required by McCarthy and Johnson was to get the Democrat votes, or for the Democrats to get the Republican votes, they had to compromise on the resolution. In other words, Schumer is saying, we want some stuff in here. Usually corruption, but that's what they want. They want stuff in there. They want stuff in the form of a compromise that will allow them to get something for their votes. And that's what this is all about. And I don't know what's going to happen. My own suggestion is let the government shut down. But don't pay the employees. So all the other continuing resolutions say, we'll give you back pay. So in effect, you're on a vacation. That's what the previous resolutions have been. We need to stop that. No, you're not going to get paid. The government's shut down. It's shut down. You're not earning your money. If you don't like it, leave. That's what needs to be done here. And I don't know if I don't think I haven't even heard it, but that's what needs to be done. If that is done, then a government shutdown can actually work in Trump's favor, but by giving him a little bit more freedom to get rid of employees, get rid of the Department of Education, etc. Because now he has no money to pay them. So it can go in Trump's favor, but the ramifications can go anywhere. It really can. And the gut reaction, I think, on Trump, Johnson, is give something to the Democrats. And that's usually pork. That's usually, I'll build a bridge in your district if you vote. That's kind of the trade-off here. But that's the way this has to unravel unless we have a shutdown and Trump really pushes the button and says, okay, we're not going to give back pay. We're not. This is a shutdown. No back pay. And now the shutdown, in effect, cuts government spending. And maybe, the thinking like this. Hey, if we shut the government down for a month, we save 1/12 of the budget. Now, that's exaggeration because there's all sorts of loopholes in here to allow for emergency spending for military and things like that. But that's what Trump might have in his back pocket. This is the conservative czar. See you next time.